Okay, let's finish up 7.2 here. These are going to be the ellipses that are moved around a little bit. Some of them will be harder than others, but let's see how we do. Okay, first thing is they're going to give us this choice of which ellipse to use. And the first thing we're going to have to do is, because it's not written correctly, is we're going to have to rearrange everything. So get your x squareds and his friend, leave some space, the y squared and his friend, and then the negative 100 is already where it needs to be. Okay, so you can't have the 25 there, so we take it out by dividing, and that'll be an x squared. You have to divide out of this guy as well, plus 4. Same thing here. You have a 9 you have to take out, and that's a y squared. Divide by both, minus 10. The negative 100 is still over here. Okay, so now we find the magic number. Half of 4 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So when I put a plus 4 here, what I'm really putting is 25 times 4, which is plus 100. So now I have a 25 and an x plus 2 squared, whatever it was when I cut it in half. Magic number here, half of 10 is 5. 5 squared is 25. But when I put the 25 there, what I really put is 25 times 9, which is 225. So now I have a 9 and a y minus 5 squared. Okay, now what we do is we add all those numbers that are on the other side, and negative 100 plus 100 plus 225 is 225. And now we divide everybody by 225 because it has to equal 1. And now we'll have enough to get our answer done. Now, 25 over 225, you can type it in your calculator and you can hit math 1. It's going to be 1/9. So I have x plus 2 squared over 9. A lot of times these will just flip-flop. And this is a y minus 5 squared over 25. And now it equals 1. Okay, so the center is, change the sign, negative 2, 5. Which one of these have centers of negative 2, 5? Not this one. Not this one. Only one of these two. In the big number, a squared is 25 is under the y, so it's going to go in the y direction. So my answer is C. My answer is C. Now, this one is already written in the right way for us, so we're going to go straight to answering the questions. They want to know what the center is. We will change the sign, x from x, y from y, so negative 4 and negative 3. The vertices come from the A. I'm going to do a little sketch up here because I'm going to cover up. So negative 4, negative 3. A squared is the big number. A squared is 25, which means A is 5. And if you look, it's in the x direction. So in the x direction, left to right, I'm going to go 5, and those are going to be my vertices. So I'm at negative 4. I'm not going to be there anymore. I'm going to go 5 over, but I'm still going to be down 3. So I'm going to be at 1, negative 3. You can either get that from counting your dots or by saying, okay, what's going to stay the same and what's going to be different? I'm at negative 4, negative 3. If I'm going to go in the x direction, the negative 3 stays the same, which means I'm going to add and subtract from my first term. The next one then, if I go 5 this way, I was at negative 4. I'm going to go 5 more. That's going to be negative 9, negative 3. Okay, so where are the foci? The foci are in the same direction as that. So the negative 3 is going to stay the same. I got to find the c value. So it's a squared minus b squared is c squared. 25 minus 4 is c squared. So 21 is c squared, which means c is the square root of 21. Now, I don't need to know this, but the square root of 21 is about 4.5. So I'm going to go this way and this way, square root of 21. So I was at negative 4. It'll look just like the center still because I was at negative 4, but I'm going to add the square root of 21, and I'm still down 3. I'm also going to have to subtract it to get to the other side. I'm still down 3. Okay, now which graph was it? It's the one that's going to go left to right. Ooh, these are both kind of close. Can we see the difference here? It's where the center is. Okay, so -4, -3. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Not much. -4, -3 would be there. That's not right. It's got to be this one. It's got to be this one. Okay, D, it's just where the center is. It was kind of hard to tell. Okay. Is this a new one? Or is this the same one I just did? That's a different one. Okay. Very similar, though. Okay, the center comes from X and X, Y from Y. So it's got 4, -4. Change those up. Do a little sketch if that will help you. Okay. A squared is 25 and it's in the X direction. So A is 5 in the X direction again. So I'm going to go right 5, left 5 from my point 4, 4. So I'm still going to be down 4, but I'm going to be 4 plus 5, which is 9, -4. And then I'm going to be 4 minus 5, which is -1, -4. You are welcome to put the dots if that will help you just by counting. Count over 5. Still down here because I would count from the vertex. And then I would count 5 the other way. Okay, in the X direction. Find the C. My C is the exact same. Is this the same? It's a very similar problem. C is going to be the square root of 21 again. C is the square root of 21 again because it's 25 minus 4 is C squared. And I'm going to count in the left or right from the vertex again. So I'm still down 4 no matter what happens, but I'm going to take that original center, which was 4, and I'm going to add the square root of 21 one time, and I'm going to subtract it the other time, but the whole time I'm down 4 still. Okay. And let's find the graph here. So I was at 4, -4, and I'm going in the X direction. It's got to be this one. This is the only one that's at 4, -4, and in the X direction. It's not even close on this one. Good job. Okay, just 2 more here. This one is not so bad. They don't have to complete the square, but we are going to have to divide everybody by 400 to make it look right. And you're going to have to simplify those fractions. Okay, so 16 divided by 400, if you hit math 1, that'll be 1 over 25. So I have x minus 2 squared over 25 plus y plus 5 squared over 16, because 25 divided by 400 is 1/16. Now it equals 1. Okay, so what is the center? X from X, Y from Y. We're looking at 2, -5. Where are the vertices? Everything happened to be under X on these. I wonder if you guys have that too, or if you have any different ones. If you need to email me or ask me to do another one, I can. So A squared is 25. It's under the X, which means we're going to count 5 in the X direction. So let's do a little sketch to help. 2, -5. X direction, so left to right, and I'm going to count 5. So that's one of the vertices, and I was at the 2, and I went 5 more, so I'm at 7, but I'm still down 5. 7, -5. And then if I was at the 2 and I went to the left 5, that leaves me at -3, -5. Okay, let's go. I'm going to go ahead and put that dot there. Okay. Foci comes, this is at least a different foci. Okay, a squared minus b squared equals c squared. 25 minus 16 is 9. So that's 3. That's good. So C is 3. So I'm going left to right 3 because it has to be in Stewie's heads here. So where was I at? I was at 2, -5. So now I have to go 1, 2, 3 over. So 2 plus 3 is 5, -5. And then I was at 2, and if I go to the left 3, I would be at -1, -5. I didn't really finish any of these out, did I? I'm going to go up and down 4. Oh, there he is with Stewie's eyes. Okay, kind of is a mess, but you get the idea. All right, so let's find right pictures right. I just erased mine, which is too bad. What was my center? 2, -5. 2, -5. It's in the x direction, so it's going to be this one. Okay, last one. This one is the hardest. You have to do some work on it, okay? So we're going to rearrange and see what we got here. So 9x squared minus 36x. Get the x's together. Leave some space to get the y's together. And move that 164 on the other side. Pull out the 9 because you can't have that. You also have to pull out the 9 here. Pull out the 25 of both of these guys. All right, and let's find that magic number. Half of 4 is 2. 2 squared is 4, but when I put a 4 there, I'm really putting a plus 36. And now I have a 9 and an x minus 2 squared. Okay, half of 2 is 1. 1 squared is 1, but when I put a 1 there, I'm really putting a 25 there. That's a y minus 1 squared when you cut it in half. Add those numbers up. 164 plus 36 plus 25. That's 225, which is good. Because I need it to be something nice, because when I divide everything to get 1 on one side, which is the rule I have to have, I'm going to get x minus 2 squared. 9 over 225 is 1 over 25. I just can't believe all these put everything under the x. That's okay. Equals 1. Okay. So where is my center? Looks like it's at change the sign, x from x, y from y. So that's 2, 1. Excuse me. Oh, what a mess up. I gotta. Oh, this was a plus. So then this will be a plus, and this will be a plus. My 50y, do you see what I did, guys? Sorry. That should have been a plus, and that makes that a plus. That makes this a plus. So that gives me to -1. Okay, vertices come from the a squared. I'm going 5 in the x direction again. A squared is 25, a is 5 in the x direction. So left and right from 5. So I'm still going to be down 1. 2 plus 5 is 7. Still down 1. 2 minus 5 is -3. Still down 1. Foci come from C. A squared minus b squared is c squared. 25 minus 9 is c squared. 16. So that gives me 4 for C, which is nice. 4 for C, same direction as the vertices. So 2 plus 4 is 6, -1. 2 minus 4 is -2. And then which graph is it? I didn't even sketch it this time, so let's see if I can figure it out here. 2, -1, and it was going in the x direction. It has to be this guy. Okay, that's it. If you had some in the y direction, let me know. I can make a different video because that's kind of unfortunate that we didn't have any examples like that.